Hello everyone, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm Apocryphate Peter Moxilin, and last time... I forget the mission at the moment. That was the Medium Veteran Cove mission, yeah? And we actually made out pretty well. Yeah, the stuff was near the end. We got one coral at the very end. Bella needs a little bit of stress treatment, but is also 1 XP away from level 6, so that's awesome. Okay, so our level 6s are actually doing kinda okay on stress. Could use a little bit of disease treatment, although admittedly, don't care about your disease, don't care much about your disease. Right, you got bulimic. So actually our diseases aren't doing too bad either. I'll be honest, I'm kind of feeling a Farmstead run. We heal 20% more stress, we don't heal 20% as much healing. Monsters get plus 10% prot, plus 25% damage. So DOT is a little bit better in that case. Admittedly, if the 25% damage means that the higher healing from Weird Reconstruction is good, but it also means that we have single target healing, so, I mean, you also heal, admittedly. Consideration there. Oh, that was a thing. A bloody banquet. Oh yeah, you also have a little bit of bleed. You got a little bit of bleed. You don't directly bleed, but you cause bleed, I guess. I could put you in instead. Like, you cause bleed on backline. Because the monsters have extra prot, I feel like DOT is going to be more important. So I like having you to shuffle back. I like having you to set up a post. So let's do that. That way you have an option for a bleed if we're up against a high prot enemy. And then that off for that usual setup. They're crystalline heroes, so they're all at level 6, have all their stuff unlocked, so whatever. I like having Reign of Sorrows, though, so... Since we have your maxed out stress reduction, that means that we can have a net negative stress, so the Jester has a little bit of an easier time. So that is a heal to self. This is the one where... Yeah. Okay. So it's heal 43% max HP to whoever you select, and it's anyone in the party. Then it's heal self 50% max HP. So this is the one that's heal yourself and a party member. This is the one that you can only use on ranks 1 and 2, and on enemy ranks 1 and 2. And it causes bleed, a good amount of bleed, and heals for half your health. Let's do that. You have an extra bleed source. Redeem is not bad. There's actually an argument for that, I think. But let's keep the stress reduction up. Because I don't have a great reason, actually. I just assume stress is going to be a problem. Okay, so you take Dirge for the Devoured, and we want to have at least 1 Laudanum in the inventory. Noted. Now we have a Bright Tambourine, and because this is a DLC area, it does have Torch set to 100. This isn't the Darkest Dungeon. So the plus 15% stress is never going to be active. Actually, minus 25%. Okay, yeah. I thought the plus 25% damage there was offsetting. No, just my brain didn't brain properly for a moment. So we want to put this on you. And also bleed skill chance is quite nice. Damage and accuracy. Minus stress isn't bad. Are the farm hands considered eldritch? I assumed we fight more of them than other factions. Do I put Mildred's Locket on anyone? It's really good for getting past the Miller. Do I care about that is the question. I think we go ahead and do that. I'm not totally convinced that's actually the right way to do this, but to be a little bit safe and try to get to 50 foes, sure. Let's go ahead and give you this, so we can play with you at Death's Door more. I'd love if we had crit at High Torch. I don't think that's a thing. Okay, deal with you for a moment. Stun, debuff, move, and stun resist. Go ahead. Plus stun chance and debuff chance. Minus virtue chance I do not want. Actually, good point. Virtue rings. I like both of these on you. I like this on you. I want this to be on someone. You cannot take a virtue ring. Do we have any kind of bleed up at all? Looks like no. Let's go ahead and take plus damage plus accuracy in that case. Plus extra stress on him, obviously. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Do I care about 10% stress on you? Play this a little bit safer because... Maybe. Plus speed at low health. We can just give you a straight 15% bleed skill chance, I guess. Definitely don't want to take any really valuable stuff into this because there's a good chance at least one of them's going to die. So this is just plus 10 dodge. I don't want to low... Actually, no, virtue chance doesn't matter for you. Hang on, what was the other thing that lowered virtue? Was that a class-specific one? Because this is plus 3 speed, plus 15 damage, plus 15 stress, minus 5 accuracy. I don't love it because I want to keep his accuracy up, but the minus virtue just isn't really a consideration. Let's go ahead and keep you on minus 20% stress. It's probably not the best option, but it's something. Now, before I leave, one or two people need stress treatment, yeah? That was level. There. Okay, he's not allowed to visit the brothel. And that looks like it's it. Let's go ahead and put you in here for a moment. Dismas will go down to 17, so that's whatever. Just about enough crests for a district. Need to get back to building up busts at some point. Whatever. All kitted out, named party. Off to the farmstead. Not having really good healing scares me here. Do I want to just put a Vestal in? Like, I do have a spare Vestal. Godar is just missing at the moment. Because if I do that, and that is literally the party that I took in before, I'm pretty sure. I'm just better prepared this time. But it makes it so that we have healing both AoE and single target. And given that the enemies have plus 25% damage, I feel like AoE healing is going to be kind of important. So let's go to Theon. Does it auto-unequip trinkets? I did not put that on him. I did put the DLC trinket on him, yeah? Do I have a second one of you? Oh, it's Asalin, that's why. Wait. Hang on. Yeah, we have two Asalins. Okay. Anyway. Down here. Boop. And a boop. You. Sort by rarity. Then give you the healing. The plus stress skills is kind of interesting. Wait, do I want to give you the plus 10% stress, actually? I probably want to give you that, so you're more likely to hit, Virtue. This gives you less stress. It just makes it so that you can't stun or do as much damage. I think that might be reasonable for this one. Yeah, if I'm trying to make it so that there's kind of a theme here of trying to get less stress on everyone, this makes sense. Okay, maybe not as interesting of a setup because it's literally just what I took in last time, but let's see if we can get further into the harvest at least. There's a solid chance the answer is no, but let's try it. Make sure. Good. 5, 5, 5, 5. I could try to unlock more stuff, but whatever. Right. Let's do that. And do that. Don't really care about that, but that's a good buff, and that's, okay, that's all companions, so that actually is solid. And that's really good for if someone's afflicted. I like having that. That is solid. That can be good. It's obviously a bit of a risk. Let's do... Actually, ambush doesn't really matter, does it? Like, maybe ambush is possible, but resting is so rare that it's kind of whatever. And then the surprise on either side is not really even a thing, I think. There's that, there's that, that's all of yours. Okay. Glad I checked at least. We have this, so we want at least one laudanum. Boop. I'll take that, so that we can get 2 campfires worth of stuff. 2 bleeds per, 2 blights per. That's useful for, like, 1 specific curio interaction. I'll take that as well in that case. So I'll set up for 2 just in case. 1 holy water because we're not likely to gain a ton of treasure. So having just, like, 1 interaction that we can then use pretty easily. I can make an argument for no, but realistically, whatever. Try not to let her die, but also if she does die, it's not the worst. And we're going to be losing 30% of our final shards, so let's try to go as far as we can. And next time might be an antiquarian run, let's see. Endless mission, darkest level, no scouting, there's no map, so whatever. Let's go!
The poor miller. Thrice a victim. The seasons took his livelihood. I took his land. And now, uncountable years later, the comet has taken his humanity. My only regret is that I did not live to see that shoddy mill smashed to pieces by the miraculous bounty I reaped from beyond the void.
They say the miller's unearthly cries can be heard well beyond the boundaries of his blighted land. Oh, there is literally no map. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can only do that, so let's go ahead and Reign of Sorrows in that case. 4 stress on you, noted. Start the buffs! Yeah, he hasn't had a chance to go yet. Advance. On you. Good.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So you get... What do you get on crit, actually? Because it's not all of that. That's from Battle Ballad. 4 speed, 10 accuracy, 6 crit. So you get 2 speed on crit. Okay. Obviously not going to do much. Does not stun. Okay. Get a little bit of damage and get a stun. Nice. Right, do gotta deal with you because that. Well, can't bleed it and can't point blank because you're still stealthed. Okay. Okay. Could Rain of Sorrows, but let's punish to get the kill here. Oh, whoops. Pretty sure that was minimum damage. Could have harvested for the double kill, at least effectively. Meh. Yeah, you still have an action, so go ahead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Damn. Dead on next action, or now.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Welcome back, this fight. That's 3. Yeah. Go ahead. Nice. And punish. Go. Should I focus this? I'm never quite sure about that because it has the riposte. Anyway, judgment on you. Nice. Not quite dead, unfortunately. This is where being able to mark... Oh, your riposte is up. Whoops. That's on me. I always forget that you can multi-target that. Also, wow, yeah, that's quite bad, actually. There's maxed out Battle Ballad. Go for that. Up. Fine.
Injury. Palpable fear.
Boop. Good. And there. Good.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Being a little bit of stress healing wouldn't be the worst. It's not super necessary, though. Hi. That's a buff, yeah? Oh, it's a riposte. And a buff. Ah. Darn. Oh, it missed at least. Let's go ahead and get the kill on you, so we don't have to think about the riposte. And probably just keep up the Battle Ballad, because now that we're at 4 stacks, it'll decay by 1 every turn. So keeping that live is a reasonable idea. Nice crit. Do a little bit of healing. That's your Bleed Mark debuff. Nice. Less nice. 4 for 3 on the Blight. Ugh. Post is still active for 1 round. Does this re-up it, actually? Kind of want to test this. Does re-up it back to 3. Okay, so I can do that. And this to give a high bleed on you and heal us up. Let's also do an anti-venom to cure the Blight. You. Cool. Go for 20, bleed for 9, you're dead. Could slice off. Actually, killing this thing's pretty important, which we cannot do. Oh. Let's keep up Battle Ballad in that case, because we kind of want the Vestal to be able to kill this thing. 4 to 8, 7 health. Come on! Ooh, that's bad, actually. Then it's going to explode and deal a stress damage. Ow. Yeah. Oh, 23 straight up damage, and 11 stress, and a 3 for 3 blight. Okay, didn't realize that's what that did.
Resupply and recover, but be quick.
Yep, straight up heal, which she's kind of the one that needed it, so cool. Maybe I should have tried a curio interaction, but I don't think a lot of the Farmstead curios actually have supply interactions. Should have put them back in order. Well, that's helpful, at least. Keep up the Battle Ballad. Go ahead, heal party, because both the front two could use it.
Can be healed.
And that. Yep, need to set up your post again. Still alive. How are you getting buffs off of that? Oh, is it 1 per round or something? Ah, at low HP. Is that just a flag thing? Or is that like a redeem or whatever it's called? First of all, it's called exsanguinate, and no, this is like just a flag thing, I think. Other skill, yeah. Oh, no, that's from Battle Ballad, I think. That cannot just be Battle Ballad, actually. Battle Ballad stacks like 3% at a time, doesn't it? Or maybe 6? 15 based on quirk, that's plus dodge? Yeah, plus dodge. Ah, dodge at below 25% health. That's really good for him, actually. Okay, set up... yeah, this.
A devastating blow.
Uses per battle, and we're kind of just at the start of the battle, so let's hold off for a moment on that. Nice.
Impressive.
Keep up the battle ballad. Single target heal you. Yes, I'm aware that turns off your low health stuff, but it also makes it that he's not quite about to die.
Unforgiving.
I'm still not quite so comfortable with the flagellant that I'm willing to let him be at death's door a lot. Up. Yay.
Obliterated.
And not going to get the kill there, so let's go for you.
Precision and power.
6-5, you're dead. Keep up the crit speed and accuracy. You're already dead. So let's go ahead. Heal up you. You can survive more reposting.
Slowly.
Bye.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yep, as expected. Totally fine. I should probably calculate this, actually. 10% of your health is 4.4. So 40% is 4.4 times 4. 16 plus 1.6. So 17.6 is your 40% threshold. So below 18, I would guess? 1 round remaining. Go for that. Good crit, at least. And gets you down to 1, so we can just do this. And heal up you. Goodbye buff. Bop. Bop. Oh, hi there, horse. Back. Damn, not quite a kill. Judgment to kill you. Let's do this to take away the enemy action. Like, getting the bleed on the horse isn't a bad idea. It's just like, let's reduce this down to 1 enemy so we can focus the horse next time. Unfortunate stun. I'm surprised that's a bleed, actually. Forgot about these, I'll be honest.
Back to the pit.
And now we kind of need to use your turn for this. Right. Well, do that then. Hitting rank 1 is kind of our weakness, actually. Judgment, go! Yes, got it that time. Move back and stealth. Does it do anything to us? No, it doesn't. We luckily got some spawns there so we can still do stuff. Might have been an okay time for harvest so we can get the bleed on the horse.
Well struck.
Good crit. Oh, didn't get the bleed on you. Oh, you can't bleed the Scarecrow. That makes sense, actually, yeah. Just to check. Okay. Heal up you. Oh, get reposted. Hmm.
The end approaches.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That might actually be like the worst party comp we could have right now. By all means, please die. Taking that out might not be super easy, depends. It worked out well.
Cleansed from our lands.
Cannot do literally anything from back there, so move up all the way. Keep up Battle Bound, because you can't use Harvest from 4. %90 stun, 130 chance, so about a 40% chance. The crit is nice. Got the good stun. Nice. Yeah, fuck you too. A little bit of damage, some kind of debuff, and that's it. Honestly, that's an okay time for that. We need to reshuffle the party.
A closer look, perhaps?
I think... Yeah, I still think that Key is like the only actual Farmstead interaction. Everything else is just like free resources. Full healing for everyone. Nice. Gleaming. Plus bleed skill. Cool. Plus bleed skill. Plus healing skill. Monsters get plus bleed skill and plus crit. Okay. Stun on both back ranks is real not good here, actually. 4 blanket fires could be quite problematic. Go.
The ground quakes.
At least we'll get riposts off in that case. Take away the enemy action. Good. And... You know, I could get an early bleed here. Let's go ahead and do that. Good crits. Because that way you take some passive damage as well. There, and riposte. Good. Took away your second stealth action. I'm assuming that's because of the crits? Ooh! Fuck you too. That does not feel like it's a 5% crit chance increase. And back.
Annihilated.
Can only take stress away, so go ahead. Minus 15 plus 5 is a very solid arithmetic. Is a very solid equation. Let's go ahead and start reducing some stress, actually. Letting Battle Ballad fall off isn't great, but we're healing apparently just shy of 25 per Inspiring Tune, so honestly, I'll take it. Yeah. Got a direct stress dealer this time. 1 round of riposte. Let's go ahead and just shoot. Okay. And there. Good crit on the stealth units. And got some bleed on the stress dealer. Start getting Battle Ballad back up. Does not hit 4. You're at 5 bleed, so if we did 9 damage, it'd be enough. In that case, let's go ahead and party heal, because a lot of us could use a little bit of healing. Because we weren't going to get enough damage out anyway. Yeah, now you can move back. Totally fine. And your post is now off. Right. I keep forgetting how that works. Go for that. You are now dead. Riposte. You, because now that you're in 2, you're about to have your main action back. Keep up the battle ballad. And go ahead and judgment you to take away the action. Crit means no corpse. By all means. Ow!
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Okay, and we're about to have the reality bend to get us out of here. Nope, nope. A little bit of ways to go, actually. Because these are our enemies, actually, let's go ahead and reduce stress on you. You're going to be critting all the time, actually. It might be better to get rid of stress on the Vestal. 3 for 1, whatever. Keep up the ballad. And single target, heal Dismiss. Wait, no, not Dismiss. You're a Crystal Mercenary. Marlac for the Fladge. I am scared of you, but I think unreasonably so, because I just always think of your Spear Thrust as being, like, high crit for some reason. I also can't bleed a skeleton. Can't bleed, and the light makes it so that there's more props. Okay, we're gonna keep relying on some crits in that case. Judgment. Let's go ahead and take away an enemy action, actually. Just spread that damage around. 1 round, so let's go ahead and do that. Still not quite dead. Good dodge. That's fine. Debuff is for move and stun resist down by a fair bit. Yep, they're taking a chunk out of us, but we can heal up. Bleed is 140 base. We are obviously not getting that, so go ahead and do that. Kind of hoping for the seed to show up now. Damn. Shock, we didn't bleed it. Since we're about to get teleported anyway, actually, let's go ahead and work on a little bit of stress then. And try for a stun. Good. Should have healed. Don't worry, it's the Fladge, and the Fladge has the Martyr Seal. Right, you. Go ahead and do that. Really? Really? How? Whatever, moving on. Damage. Damage. I was hoping to point blank that one, but the seeds still exist. Heal up everyone. Up. Cool.
Clarified in a single strike.
Come on, Martyr Seal. Are you suddenly doing a lot more damage? I suppose you dodged before.
That cuts on its own.
Cool, I'll take the game getting me off death's door. I guess we had 1 summon left. Okay. Doesn't hit the back. Is this actually... This does have... This does not have damage unto itself, I think. So, bow. And point blank is still not useful. God damn it. Go ahead and get Battle Ballad going again, because this is lasting a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. And Judgment is 4 to 8. Try to stun you in that case. Good. As long as there's only 1 spider, it's typically not that bad. Good dodge. Go ahead. Yeah, just enough damage to kill it, by the way. Point blank. Inspiring Tune on you. Get you down to 0. And Dazzling Light on 50, 65, you. Good crit. Probably going to get the seed now. There's Mark. Yep. Hi, Mildred.
At last, some sheltered corner of reality.
Ooh, Legendary Bracer. I actually didn't know what happened if you interacted with Mildred more than once. Noted. Could heal up a little bit. Let's try to rely on the Vestal for that. Currently at 27 kills. Record at the moment is 49. Miller's at like 45 or something, I think. We did get through the Miller fight before, yeah?
Rejoice at the
Basic.
familiar sight of mud, rain, and ruin.
Shall do. Go. Their bleed resist isn't that good. Okay, fine. Heal up the party just to make sure we're all doing okay. Yeah, you do your stuff. You kinda don't, dude. You like being at that health. All good. There's a Blight. 4 for 3. If I can anti-venom that, that'd be good. Go ahead and just try to take away enemy actions. Single target heal you, because you can get up to 17 and still have your buffs. Yeah. Boop. Cool.
Decimated.
You. And you. Good. Good. This is where having someone to self... Really? Oh, because you got sow the seeds or whatever. This is where having someone to self-mark the Highwayman would actually be pretty helpful. Because that would force his riposte to trigger more reliably. Go ahead and use that to heal up. Got the bleed for the kill.
Diminished.
Because the Flage likes being at high stress, or at least deals with it better, and the Highwayman is likely to crit a lot more, I don't actually think we need to stress heal here.
Inspiration and improvement.
Judgment, you're already dead. Stun resist is low enough that actually that could be useful. Good. Solid. Your turn. Good. Yay. Okay. Again, I can't deal with stealth amazingly. Harvest cannot bleed a scarecrow. But, aside from stealth, this is going okay. I'd love for stress to be at 0, but that's not realistic. Go ahead, heal up everyone. Rain of Sorrows, yeah. Point blank. Not quite dead, damn. What does it do? Okay, that's your restoration move, got it. Ow!
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
Yeah, you go from 1 to 6. And then you heal yourself. Okay. That's actually probably the best thing you could have done for that turn. Back down below your threshold. Go ahead and harvest to get more bleed. You're at 9, you're at 12, need to do 3 more. Go ahead then. There. And you there? Good. Cannot get you yet, so let's go ahead and Reign of Sorrows. Unless we want to do the stress relief one. Let's go ahead, Reign of Sorrows. The crit is good, the bleed is nice. Actually, it's exact death, so yes, please. I think the bleed procs before the restoration. It does not. It showed it in that order, but the actual effects happened at the same time, it looked like. Point blank. Now getting rid of 2 seeds quickly. It's 2 to 5, so let's do this. Good. And go for Judgment. Good! Okay, glad I was able to take care of that. Battle Ballad is currently on 2. We got a ways to go. So let's go ahead and get Battle Ballad back up. Yep, do your stuff. Bop. Your stuff was not enough. Looks familiar. Also, they are husk and human. As is the foreman. Noted. Do I want to deal with the riposte? I think I want to deal with the riposte so I can try to get bleed out. Yep. Forward. Go. Good. Four for 2. Let's go ahead and take care of that right now. Don't really need to, just kind of want to stay on top of that if I can. Heal up. Y'all! Many Hands is a buff of some kind. It is plus speed and prot. Ow. Manageable ow. Go ahead and harvest to do damage to both of them. Get more bleed on the foreman. Point blank. Right at the threshold, so we can actually afford to use his limited bleed. Uses remaining 2, usable from 1 or 2. Why can't I do this? Does it need to be below a certain HP threshold? Valid below 40% HP. You need to be at the 17 or lower. Got it. Okay. Not gonna lie, I was hoping that was gonna be enough. Whoops. Should have gone for the other one. Oh, I suppose that works in the end. Thank you for correcting for my mistakes. Cool. That does more damage than I like. Bye. So now we get our rest spot or something? Yeah.
The instruments pause, but the symphony will soon continue.
Go. Okay, we could Lash's Solace, but let's go ahead and get some buffs out. Plus dodge, speed, damage, and accuracy on melee skills. With how much riposte I'm trying to get for you, yes. I'm not using your pistol shot nearly enough to warrant clean guns. Plus accuracy plus crit, go ahead. Plus accuracy plus dodge on you. So you just have insane dodge and everything else. Plus 40 stress on you, remove disease, you don't have one. So we can encourage or heal. Let's go ahead and encourage. Yeah, let's encourage the Flage. And that's all of that. I don't think there's a possibility of an ambush. Time for me to be wrong. To the end? To what end? Okay, got buffs for 4 battles. Nice. Hello, Haunting. Cool.
Lost in time and space.
Okay, so we have Blight skill up, plus stress. The monsters have Blight skill up, and dodge. Get this back up. Try for a stun on you. Damn, 90% chance, couldn't really expect it. Good! Took away the extra stealth action. Go for that. Or I could do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Doesn't really matter at the moment, and this guy's the bigger threat, probably. Please do. Ow! Please don't.
About to break.
How much for all that extra dodge? Hello, Death's Door.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
2 rounds. Just go ahead and keep that live. And re-up that. There we go. You. And you.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Haven't seen you yet. Lead resist is 100. Base is 140. Yeah, 50% prot, so this is obviously not going to get through very easily. Let's start working on you with DOT, actually, because that's going to be the best way to get through to you. There, because you're a direct buffer and stress dealer, so some bleed on you ain't bad. Keep upping the ballad. That's max, good. Yeah, I was able to kill the sorceress, witch, whatever, really quickly, which made it so that she didn't do stress damage, or at least not much. Looks fine. You move forward and do a little bit of stress and a debuff, okay? Honestly, dude, I'm targeting you above that guy, so that's actually helpful. Get bleed out. And back. And bleed. There's 10 bleed on you, 11 health remaining. Damn. Heal up party. Yep, 1 health remaining. At least we dodged it. Dodged whatever that is. Looked like it was probably a stress attack based on the black tentacle things. Ah, riposte is off. Let me re-up that. Speaking of, let me re-up Ballad. And forward, and you. You are dead. Nice. Go ahead and keep healing. Maybe should have directly healed the Highwayman since the Fladge wants to be at low health. Whatever. Your bleed resist is 107 at the moment. So it's about 140 by default. I don't know what that debuff is. All of your stuff deals stress, though. Okay, so you're the stress dealer of the, like, mid or high level cove stuff. Noted. Can bleed you. Go for that. Not a kill, damn. Go for that to get the kill on the seeds. And go for a stun on you. It's like a 20% chance, not gonna happen. Okay. And pop. You get the bleed. 6. Not enough yet. Small damage, a little bit of stress. Debuff. That's pretty bad, actually. Oh. Oh. Bleed. Good. Get that back up. The slice off might have been better there, but I want to do that. Good. Because that way it takes one extra round. You are now dead. Oh, you do horror with that. Noted. Oh, actually, let me get the character menu up. So it's plus damage if laudanum in inventory. I don't really care about your direct damage, though, so... That is 20 stress. Do that for now. I feel like I can probably weather the 20 stress. Direct damage, go! Yeah, I can Inspiring Tune if I really need to. Harvest. You're already dead, so it doesn't matter. So go for... Do I care about Battle Ballad here? Keep Battle Ballad up. Point blank to get the kill. Go, Snail. And Disease. No? Okay.
A place of refuge, if only for a fleeting moment.
Okay, I don't think there's going to be any curio interaction. Let's try medicinal herbs, actually. Nope. Okay, just do this. Heal everyone up. Do not take care of their stress, though. Hello, the miller.
The poor fool still stands, battered and broken as his precious mill.
You didn't even do that last time. What? Keep up Max Ballad. Duel's Advance. And you have the thing that deals more damage to the miller and makes it so that the reaping is less effective. Miller has a lot of bleed resist, so don't expect that to do anything. That is your summon. If I can kill it quick, that'd be real good. Stun resist is high enough that I can't realistically do anything. Let's take away your action then, hopefully. Good. There's the upgrade. And guarded by the frozen farmhand. In that case, just do this. Because it doesn't matter if I target the back, it'll hit it anyway. Slice off. Double crit, nice. So that is now dead. Don't need to heal. So go ahead and Judgment for a little bit of... No, damage doesn't matter. Healing. We can heal literally 1 point, so this is just kind of a wasted turn, I guess. Oh well. New summon. With stealth could be kind of bad for us, actually. Thank you. Bop, bop. I think that might be minus damage on the reaping across the board, maybe? Nah, it definitely did less, too. Engerand. Nice. At 1 round, so re-up that. Go for direct damage, because we're actually doing some good damage to the miller at this point. Harvest is a little bit of damage. Yep, it's the heal for self, damn. Was that a stress heal?
uncertainty.
I should probably deal with that.
Dread.
Okay, if we could get ahead of this, that'd be good. Thanks. Not gonna bleed the Miller. Not gonna bleed the Scarecrow or the Seed, actually. Wow, this is really bad for a bleed team. Go ahead and start healing people up. I'd like to get the Flage lower, but everyone else wants to be at high health. And back. Not quite a kill, damn. There's your restoration. So far, the reaping doesn't seem that bad, actually, but, well, it's going to keep adding up. Bye. Yeah, like that.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yep, go ahead and re-up. Nice. Stress heal probably isn't the worst at this point. Let's go ahead and start trying to get a little bit ahead of that. And you're at 12, so you actually are at threshold, so let's go ahead and heal everyone. Good. Lee's at 207, probably not going to work. Go ahead. Harvest on you isn't great. Ah, it's plus 15% prot. Noted. If I could have Dismas, not Dismas, Engerland, focus the Miller, that'd obviously be best. But that really only works fantastically if the Miller's in first position. Or does the Reaping, because the Reaping gets the riposte. Or just randomly targets him for the same reason. I have a feeling this is going to go longer than I currently think it's going to go for.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Come on. Yeah, so it's like a 10, 15, something % chance to stun. Don't rely on that. Heal up self. Cool. Don't love seeing that. Well, at least it triggered its own riposte. And that. Death's Door? Yep.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Okay, so that is a Death's Door trigger for that to happen. Noted. At 1 round of riposte. Go for that for direct damage. Which I probably should have been doing a lot more, actually. Go for that. Mostly for the healing. $29, not going to get a kill right now. Go ahead and heal up. Go ahead and do some stress healing, because there's a good chance that 1 or 2 more attacks gets the kill here. Which means... that. Yep. That'll help. Yay! Welcome back. Dude, you're a flagellant. Get used to it. Finally got him into position 1. Cool. 7. I think we should be done. Minus 15, plus 5. Start dealing with your stress a little bit, because if I can keep you below Rapture, then that'd be good. Neat, Solar Crown.